The Rabbit and the Tortoise. Once upon a time, in a sunlit meadow bordered by whispering trees and a gently flowing brook, there lived a fleet-footed rabbit named Rollo and a wise, steady tortoise named Terence. The meadow was a place of endless green, where wildflowers danced in the breeze and soft dandelion seeds floated on the air. Rollo, with his sleek, silvery fur and energetic hops, was known throughout the meadow for his speed and playful spirit. He often boasted to the other animals, "No one can beat me in a race, my legs are made for speed, and I could outrun even the wind." Terence, on the other hand, was slow and deliberate in every step. His weathered shell bore the marks of many years of quiet, steadfast journeys, and his calm eyes had witnessed the changing seasons with quiet dignity. While some of the other animals doubted his ability to compete in a race, Terence held a quiet confidence in his persistence. One warm summer afternoon, as the meadow buzzed with the lively chatter of birds and the gentle hum of insects, Rollo's boastful words filled the air. "I challenge anyone to a race," he declared, "and I promise that no one can match my speed." The animals murmured in excitement and disbelief, and soon Terence, with a humble smile, stepped forward. "I will race you, Rollo," he said in a calm, measured tone. The meadow fell silent with anticipation, as all the creatures gathered to witness what would become the greatest contest of will and determination. The rules were simple: start at the ancient oak tree at one end of the meadow and finish at the sparkling brook on the other side. At the signal, a chirp from a nearby cricket, the race began. With a burst of energy, Rollo darted away like a streak of silver light, his long legs carrying him swiftly through the tall grass. He looked back occasionally and laughed, sure that Terence, moving at his slow, methodical pace, would never catch up. Meanwhile, Terence began his journey with a steady, unhurried pace. Step by step, he moved along the path, his determination as constant as the ticking of a clock. Every so often, he would pause to appreciate the beauty of the meadow, a vibrant wildflower, the glimmer of sunlight through the leaves, or the gentle song of a distant bird, but he never lost sight of his goal. As the race progressed, Rollo's confidence grew. "I'm so far ahead," he thought. "There's no way that slow Terence can catch up to me." In his overconfidence, the rabbit decided to take a little nap under the shade of a bush, thinking that he could easily finish the race later while Terence trudged along. With his eyes closed and his heart light with assurance, Rollo drifted into a deep, peaceful sleep. Time passed slowly in the warm, drowsy afternoon, and Terence continued on, unperturbed by distractions. Step by step, he advanced steadily, his eyes fixed on the distant brook. The gentle rhythm of his movement was a testament to persistence, as he moved past the resting Rollo, who slept soundly in the golden sunlight. When Rollo finally awoke, the meadow was bathed in the soft glow of late afternoon. He leapt up with a start and raced toward the finish line, panic replacing his earlier carefree confidence. But as he bounded along, he noticed Terence, still steadily making his way, almost reaching the brook. Rollo's heart pounded as he sprinted faster than ever, but despite his speed, it was too late. With one final, deliberate step, Terence crossed the finish line at the brook, where a small celebration of cheering animals awaited him. The meadow erupted in amazement and applause. Rollo, though still fast, realized that his overconfidence had cost him the race. He skidded to a halt, his ears drooping in disappointment as he watched Terence, slow and steady, claim victory. In the quiet moments that followed, as the animals gathered around to congratulate Terence, Rollo's pride gave way to a humble understanding. The proud rabbit approached the tortoise and said softly, "Terence, I now see that speed alone is not enough to win every race. Your steady perseverance has taught me a valuable lesson." Terence smiled kindly and replied, "Dear friend, every journey is different. Sometimes the quick path is not the one that reaches the goal, but it is the persistence, one step at a time, that brings us home." And so, the meadow learned that true success is measured not by the flash of speed, but by the steady, unwavering march of determination. Rollo, forever changed by the race, began to value persistence and focus, while Terence continued to move through life at his own measured pace, confident that every step, no matter how small, mattered. Moral of the story **. The fable of the rabbit and the tortoise teaches us that overconfidence and haste can lead to downfall, while steady determination and persistence will ultimately prevail. No matter how fast you may be, it is consistent effort and unwavering focus that will help you reach your goals. Embrace your own pace, and remember that every step forward counts.